got it all wrong.
Huh? Go ahead, elaborate. What is he getting wrong? Go ahead. Let me hear your piece.
Wrong.
I'm taking it all around. Go ahead and correct me.
That's
Correct me.
that's part of the pie. Okay,
Part of
you
the
gotta
pie.
be able to. You got to be able to bring something.
Yeah, I can take care of myself.
But okay. You got to be able to bring something. But I look for what's on the inside of a person.
As long as I have enough money.
But
My insides. So you see me and you look at my insides. So look, I work at Waffle House.
Hey,
I cook at Waffle House.
yeah.
And I'm a faithful man.
Yep.
I have a consistent paying job.
Yep.
Okay. Do you see yourself being able to date me working at Waffle House? Drop a bomb. Give a damn about what's on the inside. You don't give a about none of that. You give a about him providing, taking care of the business, and providing stable environment. If he cannot do that, he is not the man for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can just say that respectfully, Queen. You can just say that.
I need to know that when you retire, you're going to find ways to get out of the house because I need my space. Otherwise, and I say this with love, I will you.
But with love.
So much love.
Right.
You know how everyone assumes you play golf because look at you?
Yep.
Maybe learn how to play.
Look, I get that you're freaking out.
Yeah.
I mean, Christ, we've been married almost 30 years.
Crazy.
And it took me a while. But I know you. You need your space.
Yeah.
And that's what makes us work.
Yes.
Yeah. But I have been grinding away at my job for so long. It's my turn to be home. I've earned it. Now, if you don't want us on top of each other, that's fine. You need to figure out something to go do. Okay?
Are you serious right now?
Yes, but with love.
You're not going to go to dinner with the guy that you had an affair with. It was inappropriate.
I was next to him and we
Listen.
I'm not
it
as
wasn't
mad at
even,
him as you are, and that's understandable.
It's not about that.
you're
You know
mad.
who might be mad at him? Our son one day when he figures out what all you did. He might be mad at
Yeah,
him.
and I'm going to be honest with our kids.
You're going to be
That's why
honest
I'm
with him that you
sharing all this.
disrespected their dad and you decided to go to dinner with the guy you had an affair with?
Yeah, I'm sharing all the mistakes, but I don't think that was a mistake.
It
I
was a
really
mistake.
don't.
Then you need help. Because that is 100% something that is
No, I don't.
disgusting.
I just feel like, even though you have valid points, like when you talk to me like this, it just is like, how?
Yeah, it's how it used to be, right? Yeah.
This is what Jordan does when he gets upset. He'll like attack my character. He'll call me names. I feel deflated, beat down, tired, sad, hopeless. Like I just feel worthless.
You also need to understand, this is completely justified. It is.
Are you good at cooking?
Yeah, I consider myself really good at cooking.
You might have to put that to the test.
Okay, sure.
Nice little spot. Like, I love what y'all done with the place. You know what they be saying online about you, right?
What?
They say you don't be seeing your chicken.
I won't add like salt to anything.
I knew it.
Look, it smells so good.
Oh, hell no.
Does it smell good?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
No! Wow, look at us. What is this called? What do you call this?
Chicken stir fry.
Oh.
Are you scared of it? What's wrong?
Hold on, like, let me brace myself for the flavor, or lack thereof, that I'm about to...
If you don't like my food, you can leave.
Wait, I didn't say anything. Yes, it's good. No,
The door's right there.
I don't give a damn. I gotta say something about this. You do adult content. What the makes you think you can live a normal life now? What makes you think that? Sit here and think about this real quick. People used to seeing you on a screen with 7-inch plus pythons in your mouth while you gurgling, gasping for air. People used to seeing you on the screen. Booted and tooted the up. Getting drilled. What the makes you think you can live a normal life now? What? I don't understand why y'all think y'all can do this type of on a screen and post it for the whole world to see. Billions of people to see. Then you get mad. Why can't I just live a normal life now? What the you think?
Y'all really out here not talking to dudes because they got Android phones? I am sitting here scrolling the internet, laid up in my bed, and I come across a video, and it's a guy, and he asking these girls, like, do you not talk to dudes if they got Android phones? And they responded, like, if he got an Android, he lose 50 points. I'm not talking to him. Now, I jokingly talk about that green bubble because it is a little irritating. But Androids cost just as much as iPhones. Like, y'all really tripping. Like, y'all mad weird to not talk to a guy because he got an Android phone. It don't bother me not one bit. I'm more concerned with, can you spell? What you texting like on that Android? That's what I want to know. Y'all concerned about the wrong stuff. That's the problem. Get it together. Y'all weird.
Maybe that black woman would have spoke to you if you paid for her groceries. Instead of a hi, if you said a, hey, can I cover your groceries? I think you're a really beautiful woman and I'd...
Shut your fat ass up. You got $250,000 in food stamps in that buggy. You think we Jay-Z? Anybody about to pay that money for to come talk to your fat nutting ass? Nobody about to pay that much money for to feed you and them thick churn you got there. Fat churn you got. I don't even know your churn, but I know they fat. Big.
Let me tell you something. When you marry a Brazilian, you get a wife, which means that we are ready to settle down and have your kids. You have a private chef because we were taught to cook with flavor and sazon. So that's what we're gonna do. You get a nurse because you're like a little baby to us. So we're gonna take care of you until you feel well again. And we are ride or die. So I'm not leaving you, you're not leaving me. We're gonna be stuck forever. Like, na saúde e na doença, okay? And you get a private investigator because if you think that you're gonna do like some sneak behind my back, that's not happening, baby. I'm gonna know every move that you do, okay? That sounds pretty nice for me. I would marry me also.
Bro, somebody really said Lois Lane didn't want Clark Kent. She wanted Superman. Mary Jane didn't want Peter Parker. She wanted Spider-Man. Yet Joker had a girl obsessed with him from the jizzump. And I can't stop thinking about that now. Just like, damn, what the you mean the so-called good guys couldn't just get the girl on their own? They had to be something else. But the crazy bad Joker had her for the job.
Question, what is the gender pay gap?
When you guys want to make $20,
Not particularly.
all you have to do is scream.
Nope.
What about 40, 60, 80,
We're not gonna scream.
100?
Nope.
What about you, miss? You want to make $20? 40, 60,
No, not honey.
200. I got 200 right here.
No, it's okay.
All right, Walmart, I'm going to get someone to scream.
It's going to be a random guy, and before he even offers him the money, he's going to scream.
Rain bet pregame. And if you don't want to make a quick 20,
Yeah,
all you got to do is scream.
as loud as I can.
Loud as you can, bro.
Is that good? Pat, thank you, Pat.
I was close.
It's something about a man that just got his own. You got your own place. You got your own bed. Let me come get in your bed. I just want to get away. Let me come cook dinner for you. Or you cook dinner for me. Let me sit on your couch. You need me to come wash clothes? You need me to come wash dishes? I love me a man that just got his own. You out here grinding, trying to make a way. You not looking for handouts. You not hating on the next. You dedicated. You focused. You grinding. You on a mission. You trying to get somewhere in life. You not hating on the next man. You out here getting to the bag and making a name for yourself. It's just something about a man that just got his own. That man take care of himself. That man is a provider, a protector. That man gonna make sure he's straight because he don't got nobody else that he can fall on.
How would you men feel if women start coming out saying, look, I don't want no relationship with you. I don't want no relations with you. I just want to you, slut you out, and send you by your way.
I don't know how to feel. That's a tough one. Let me get back to you. That's a toughie. Slut me out and some of y'all already doing that.
These modern women, I don't know what they doing, but it's not the right thing. I don't know what they doing, but it's not the right thing. I mean, you know, it's common sense sometimes. It's common sense. I think there was modern women never take accountability. They want to do whatever they want to do. I think there was a clip where it was some sort of reality TV show or something like that. And essentially the dynamic between the two, I guess they were in a relationship or thinking about being in a relationship. The woman was talking about or had already gone on a date with the man that she had an affair with. And she's talking to her current man like it should be okay. And then the man was like, huh? That don't make any sense. Why would you think that that was okay to do that? And she's sitting up here, you know, modern women crying, boo-hooing. Oh, every single time this happens, he want to attack my character. You attacked your character. You attacked your character with the way that you're acting. Are you okay? And this is what men mean when they say modern women don't take accountability. That's easy stuff. That's simple stuff. What are we talking about?
I'm never giving a man thirsty energy ever in my entire life.
How about not thirst?
It's not thirst. It is. That's a mental. We're men and women. We're created a way for a certain reason. I'm never chasing a man ever in my entire life. I'm never, ever going to be, oh, pick me. I'm going above and beyond.
So
never.
can I say if we remove chase and we remove earn and we say, I want you to show a level of interest, but I want you to show a level of interest above the people that you think that you're in competition with. So I can tell.
Let's be for real. Like when a man really likes you, he has to show it. Or it's going to be missed calls, ghosting. It's going to be, I'm out with my homies or whatever. It's not going to be like.
But do you think you get the missed calls and ghosting because you didn't separate yourself from that bunch? If I'm chasing you and I've shown interest, say we're doing 75% me chase and you're giving me 25% interest, right? And I can recognize that, but I'm not even getting that because you're playing this cat and mouse with like, I'm only going to give him 10%.
No, I don't think it's that. If you are a person that wants me to send you the good morning text or something, and you're like,
yeah, but Jada, so you never send the guy a good morning text? You always expect him to do it first?
You say good morning to me.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the thing that men want that too.
But that's, for me,
you just said it's not even a game.
But that is a game.
I'm
for
not
you
gonna
to
wake
sit
up.
here and
But you
say
started
that
saying it's not a game.
That's a game.
That's not me, but that's what I feel as though men do.
No,
wait,
baby.
You
Guys
literally
want that
admitted-
too.
You
Guys
just
want
admitted
that
it's
too.
part of a game. You said it's not even a game.
I don't think for me it's not a game. I don't know. It's just that I think that when a guy says,
What if you wake up
beautiful,
first? You just let the motherfucker like, oh, she ain't up yet. Like,
okay, so this is the thing. I have sent the good morning text or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, all right, it is equal in that in certain
baby,
things.
it has to be equal because
Yeah, but
guys
at the
will
same
feel some
time-
type of way, especially quality men.
This is why women attack men when they're happy.
Women attack men when men are happy?
Mm-hmm.
What's an example? Oh, like sports.
Exactly. Ugh, he's so full of himself. And we'll do something to take him down.
So wait, why do women do that?
Because happiness and power comes together in a man's body, and the power is scary. And so we have to diminish the power. So we will attack them when they're happy. They come home, they caught a big fish, or whatever it was they did. If it wasn't something that I did that gave you that feeling, then that's a problem. We never say, you hurt my feeling.
No.
You hurt my feelings. Because they're all right here, and it feels like you stabbed me in the chest or you crushed.
Just talk about how when a man marries a woman, that's a big freaking deal. Especially to the man. That's a big deal. You're telling me all of these options. There's more women than men in the world. And it's you. You. And especially, like, I don't wear makeup. I be eating chicken down to the bone. Okay? Sauce all on my fingers and on my mouth. And he said, yep, that's the one. You're telling me all these women. Some women, you broke they back for your man before y'all got married. And he didn't commit to her. All the money and the time and pouring her heart into that man, and he didn't commit to her. He didn't marry her. He just saw you with your little chicken legs and your little nerdy cute self, and he said, that's the one I want to take care of for the rest of my life. And then I don't have to pay bills. I don't have to pay rent. I don't have to touch anything. And he likes me. I don't have to do anything. He just likes me. That's a big deal.
Oh my God, there's no way. You can't be single. You got to have a secret woman. Oh my God, you're so handsome. You have a good job. Because they want slaves. Women don't want partners, baby girl. Okay, listen to me. Women don't want partners. They want slaves. ATMs. Do I look, man? I know I got some broad shoulders. You know, I hit the gym. Now I ain't no ATM. You feel me? My money, my money. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing all that. He don't spend it on me. I'm not gonna spend it on you. Get your own. I'll spend it on my wife, and none of y'all got wifey material characteristics. So as far as I've seen, so yes, I will continue to be single. I'm happy being single without the headaches. So stop asking me. Smart men are single. Trust me.
I just discovered the reason why it's so hard to find a good guy dating in 2023. And it's not because there aren't any left and all men are disgusting and all men are trash. That is completely false, no matter what you hear from other girls on TikTok. The truth is that the good guys are done with dating. They would rather be single and have their peace than be in a relationship and not be treated correctly. They're done playing the games, okay? Girls not being monogamous, them not texting them back, them giving them mixed signals, them opening up and sharing their feelings, and then a girl breaking up with them. They don't want to deal with that. They'd rather work a lot, go home, play some video games, watch a movie, and spend time with their dog or themselves than ever have to deal with women. I just want to know. I just want to know which one of you ladies messed it up for everyone, because dating out here is so hard.
Men do not date. Dating is for women. And she calls it getting to know each other. Wrong. It's an audition. A lion does not schedule interviews with meat. He already knows he likes the meat when he saw it. What are you even talking about with the woman anyway? Please. Weak men date because they want approval. If you keep playing the dating game, you're just choosing to be evaluated. And the men who get evaluated rarely get chosen. Cheers.
Just because you regret it don't mean it's not non-consensual.
This is insane. Like, this man is giving me the most attention that he's ever given me in our whole entire relationship. I decided to meet a guy and I said, look, I've never done this in my life. I've never cheated. I've never laid eyes on another man when I'm with another man, but this is what my boyfriend has always wanted. And I think that he, could we do?
Man, you could believe that if you want to, but trust me, if a woman don't like something, she's not doing it. It's not because of the boyfriend. It's because she wants the other guy herself.
I was so unbelievably drunk and I was also on my period, and he was like, yeah, that's fine. And I was like, really?
Of course they're going to blame it on the alcohol and then try to make an escape route saying I'm on my period, and the guy's still going to say yes, knowing that you think that's nasty, but it turns you on low key.
He's like, yeah, sure. And so I ended up doing this with this guy, and I remember obviously going back home and I couldn't sleep in the same bed as him that night, and I was crying, like hysterically crying, like on my sofa, because I just felt disgusting.
Now listen, remember, she says I felt disgusting. Couldn't sleep in the same bed as her boyfriend. I felt disgusting. Listen.
Felt not very consensual. It didn't feel like this is something that I wanted to do. I did it for someone else, which does that now make this not consensual? Like,
you see how they try to flip the script to play, oh, I'm the victim, like I did it for somebody else? You knew what the f*** you was doing. You're not gonna get drunk or go f*** a dog or a cow. You knew what the f*** you was doing.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You're doing it for someone else, but you didn't want it.
I didn't want it. And so woke up the next day and he had obviously read the messages on his phone where I told him that I'd hooked up with someone. He came downstairs, kissing, hugging. I love you so much. You are amazing. Da, 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 da. And I was feeling really about myself. And he was like, look, I understand if you don't want to do it again, but if you do, like, I would really want you to get video footage of it. And I was like, the f***, like, this is insane. Like, this man is giving me the most attention that he's ever given me in our whole entire relationship.
First of all, the boyfriend is a cuck. He's a weirdo. Now that we got that out the way, she's a piece of shit because she's trying to flip the script and saying, oh, it wasn't consensual. And anytime they use that as a feel bad for me, even though and I don't want to take responsibility. I swear, accountability is some woman's kryptonite. Conclusion, men, no matter what you say to your girl, if she's not jacking it, she ain't doing it. I don't give a who you is. And women, I know you're not going to listen to this, but stop trying to make men look like the bad guy. If you don't like something and you are a dude because you're irresponsible, don't say, oh, it wasn't consensual when it benefits you. Don't do that. A lot of men lose their freedom in life over the lies y'all be telling. Do better, you whores. And we have people living like this? Ah, man, we're cooked. We're cooked.
So you approach him with a relationship and you're just like, hey, what are we doing? Are you ever going to make a commitment? And he's like, I can't give you what you need. I can't give you that right now, but I don't want to hold you back. If you need to go out and find somebody for you, I'm cool with that. So you like, bet. All right, let's cut this off. And then he goes, no. That's not what I wanted. I mean, we could still talk and be cool, right? Sound familiar? Hi, my name is Tasia. I'm a confidence and dating coach, and I teach women how to control their emotions so that their emotions don't control them, okay? I pray that you've been on this page long enough so that you're not thinking like, oh, he's fighting for me. He doesn't want this to end. He really does like me and want to be with me. No, sweetheart. He's trying to see if you're dumb enough to accept the lower wager. He's trying to see if you're dumb enough to accept the lower wager, okay? And the moment that you do, the moment that you continue talking to him and rolling around with him and getting into that man's bed, all right, is the moment that you'll never get a higher wager ever again. So what should you do, you say? I'm glad you asked. You're going to take your stuff, okay? Take it. You're going to pack it up, right? And you're going to take your you're going to leave, all right? You're going to lock the door behind you, and you're going to find a man that's going to come to your side of the street. And if you want to know how to get a man on your side of the street, comment join below to join my Secret Girls chat. Bye now.
And, you know, going back to, I think, 8 at the table, that discussion, you have, what was it? Well, it really wasn't 8. It was more like 5. But you had 5 people there, and one of them was talking about being chased. I want a man to chase me. I want a man to do X, Y, and Z. And they're sitting up here trying to tell her. 4 of them. 3 of them were women. 4 of them trying to tell them. Men want to be, they want to be not courted, but they want to know that you're thinking about them too. You wake up first. You go to work first. You can't text them good morning. What are we doing? I mean, my God. Come on, man. This type of foolishness that modern women, oh, I ain't doing nothing first. He got to lead. He got to do this. It don't have to be that way. And that's why your relationships are failing. That's why you're not getting the respect that you want, because you're not going to do anything. I'm not going to lower my standards. It's not a standard. It's you being selfish. I don't know who taught you that, but you need to get up out of that. Stop doing that stupid stuff. Text the man back. That's why. Text the man first. Do things, take initiative like you want the man to take initiative.
Geez, God, where do I start? I can't believe Melissa really took it this far. Look, what can I tell you guys? I mean, look, how many guys are going to be okay with their girlfriend wanting to hang out with a bunch of dudes?
I hear you.
I mean, truly.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, I mean, I don't know how you guys responded to it, but I mean, if all my friends were girls, do you think she would be okay with that? Absolutely not. No. It would be disrespectful. And I don't want to put all her business out there on the radio, which is what we're on now, but just know that I'm not alone when it comes to this. I've talked to a bunch of people who would feel the same exact way.
Evan, listen, I'm sorry for doing this, and I'm so sorry for how I handled that the other night. I said things I shouldn't have said. It was super disrespectful, but I need you to understand that they're just my friends. That's it. Like, Melissa, I wouldn't ask you not to be friends with people.
You keep saying that, but it's just not true, okay? And even being on the radio, exposing our personal business is not going to make it true, okay? You used to date some of these guys. Did you tell them that you used to date some of these guys?
No.
Devin, I never dated any of them. It wasn't serious. We just hooked up, and that was so long ago, and it was only a few of them. Like, it's not even a thing. Like,
how is that not a thing, though? How is that not a thing? You had intimacy with guys that you continue to hang out with, even though that we are in a relationship. It's BS. It is BS.
It didn't
And you
mean
should
anything.
know.
Like,
You
most
should
of
know,
them are like
guys.
my brother.
I don't even follow any of my exes, particularly my last ex, on Instagram because I take Melissa's feelings into consideration, which she is not doing for me.
Okay, that is so different. Your ex still wants you.
Why is that different?
And I don't trust her. She's conniving.
So
No,
you
you
can't
can't be
trust
friends
my
with
ex,
an
but I'm
ex.
supposed to
These guys
trust
aren't
these
my
dudes that you
exes.
hooked up with?
I mean, Melissa,
I
you
think
gotta
the more-
admit he's got a point here.
Melissa, I think the more that you try to explain yourself, the deeper you get into the not good space
Yeah,
here.
you definitely left out a few things there, Melissa.
Avery, I got pulled over. I got pulled over, and I don't know what to do. He asked for my license and registration, and so I gave him that, and I gave him my insurance card. But he said that that my card doesn't have insurance, like that my car is not attached to that policy.
Oh.
Why don't I have insurance on the car?
What were you doing to get pulled over? Were you speeding?
I don't even know. Like I don't know. I wasn't speeding. I was just driving, and I was coming back from the grocery store, and I saw him there. I made sure I wasn't speeding. My lights, I didn't need to have my lights on because the sun's out.
Yeah.
I literally was not doing anything wrong. I don't know why they would just like pull me over, but they did.
Well, shit, that sucks. Good luck.
And now they're saying I don't have insurance.
Yeah, that makes sense though. Yeah.
But like, isn't that illegal to not have insurance? So like, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, probably.
You're in charge of paying the insurance bill. Why don't I have insurance? Why is that car not insured?
I took you off the policy. Actually, I
Why
took that
did you
car
take
off
me
the
off the
policy.
policy? Why?
Because I found out you're cheating on me.
Okay, so then you have. Okay. So
Yeah.
you found out I was cheating on you.
Yep.
Which we can have that conversation later, because obviously it's a conversation that's going to need to be had. But instead of just coming to me like a real man, instead of coming to me like a real man, you just removed my car from the car insurance policy.
Yes.
That's so. You
Yeah,
don't
good luck.
understand why. Like, does that not make sense to you? I would never do that to you.
Oh, you would never do that to me, but you would cheat on me? There's a lot of disparity there.
I mean, if I found out you were cheating on me, like, we'd have a conversation about it, but until you could get on your feet on your own, I wouldn't just start kicking you off. I'd have the decency to have a conversation with you first.
Well,
We
that's
can
where
go
we're
back
different,
and
I
forth
guess.
of why I cheated on you. Bottom line is it's your own fault that I cheated on you. You couldn't step up and be a man like I needed you to. So I found a man who could. And that's not my fault. That's your fault because you didn't fulfill your responsibilities as a husband. That's on you, not
All
on
right,
me.
well, good luck with your car. They're probably going to tow it.
No, I'm telling them right now that you're gonna put me back on the policy. I don't know why the I'm off.
All right, well,
But you're gonna put me
good
back
luck with
on because
that.
I'm not dealing with this stupid.
Hopefully it's not a state trooper.
Go fuck yourself, Avery. Honestly.
Okay.
You are so inconsiderate.
All right, bye.
62% of men under the age of 30 are not even trying to date. 42% of men 18 to 24 have never asked a woman out in person. And the most frightening statistic is that if you go into a morgue and there's 5 people who have, but 4 are men. So, and if any other special interest group would themselves at 4 times the rate of the special interest or the control group, we would weigh in with programs. And one of the things that's really hurt this community and these efforts is there's a lack of empathy for this group because of what I think is a fair accusation or observation, and that is men of my generation have had a disproportionate amount of advantage, but we seem to be holding young men accountable for my advantage. Anyways, to your point, is it them or is it society? I think it's both. I would say the majority, it's a complex problem. There's biology at play here. A boy's prefrontal cortex is 18 months behind a girl's. You're going to see, you said you have 2 boys and 2 girls. You're going to have, I don't know if you've already had this moment, but you're going to have your 15 or 16-year-olds going to have a party, and boys and girls will come over. And the boys are dopes. Can't you look you in the eye? They look like boys. And then there'll be 2 or 3 15 or 16-year-old girls who will come, who could be the junior senator from Pennsylvania. I mean, girls are just maturing faster than boys, and they're excelling, and good for them. They're ascending. I think it's wonderful. But the gap between boys and girls, if 2 seniors, a boy and a girl in high school, are applying to college, essentially the girl who's a senior is competing against a 10th grade girl. The boy biologically is 18 months behind the girl.
the harder it is to talk to you, the less your man is going to want to. A lot of women don't even realize that they are the reason that communication is. You think the problem is he doesn't know how to express himself. But from his point of view, talking to you started feeling like something he has to prepare for. Every interaction started feeling like it could possibly turn into something to address, something to fix, something to go back and forth about. And that constant pressure, it gets tiring. So now you have to be honest with yourself. Are you responding to things based on what they actually are? Or are you giving small moments the same weight as real issues? Because not everything needs your attention right away. And not every moment needs to turn into we need to talk. Certain things you have to let slide. You cannot be on every hill. Discernment. You have to know what actually matters and what does not deserve that level of energy. If you're not careful, you will become the woman he dreads talking to. And once it gets to that point, he checks out.
Today we have stop dating on potential. Too many people today, they're dating the idea and not the person. You guys cake up an idea of what you want the girl you're talking to be instead of looking at who she actually is. I can't tell you how many friends I've heard say, well, she's great and all, but only if she didn't go out all the time. Oh, but she does. So you're creating this idea of what she could be instead of what she is. That's a problem. You're going to get yourself into a sticky situation thinking that way. Very rarely do people change. Very rarely do people change. And how do you have the audacity to think you're so special that someone's going to switch up their entire life for you? Could it happen? Sure. Is it going to happen? Probably not. And the amount of, energy and effort that you're going to have to put in to try to change somebody, not worth it. And last but not least, you dilute your value by doing this. Do you believe that you can't go find somebody that is the person you already want them to be? You're out here thinking that this person, even though they have all these problems that you don't like, is the one that you just have to be with. Basically, you're saying that you're not good enough to go find a better one. Kick that to the curb, go work on yourself, and you'll find a better one along the way. You'd rather be alone than be with the person you're not supposed to be with. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk today, and I'll see you at the same time again tomorrow.
Women don't need 20 things from a man, just 3. Let me explain. Number 1, safety, not just physical, emotional safety. The kind where she can fall apart and know you're not going anywhere, where she doesn't have to filter her feelings or perform strength she doesn't have. That's where a woman opens up. That's where she softens. Number 2, consistency. Not grand gestures, not flowers once a year, just showing up the same way every single day. No hot and cold, no mixed signals, no love that disappears when life gets hard. Consistency is the language of love most men forget to speak. And number 3, being chosen. Openly, proudly, without hesitation. Not just in private, not just when it's convenient. She needs to feel like you'd pick her again, today, tomorrow, in every room she walks into, with you. When a woman feels safe, consistent, and chosen, she will love you in ways that will completely change your life. It's not complicated. Safety, consistency, being chosen, 3 things that change everything.
I think, kind of what Scott Galloway was talking about. I don't think we put men in an impossible situation and we leave them there a lot of times. We say that women are maturing faster than men, but then the women, when you get down the road, they end up kind of in the same place as a man does. If y'all were maturing so much faster, then why are you not married? Well, I'm not married because there's no mature men out here. Okay, well, go find you a mature man. Why is that mature man not marrying you? Probably because you're not mature enough for him. Maybe you're not as mature as you think you are. And that's what we need to get down to. You're not as mature as you think you are. Well, this develops and that develops. and you still end up a single mom. There are men out here who are truck drivers who run their own companies. Might be an AC pair. It might be HVAC. There are men out here that run their own mechanic shop. They run their own electrical business. It's a plethora of things that they run. They run their own company, and they have a high school education. Some of these guys have an 8th grade education, but they're running their own companies. While I'm getting out of college and I'm getting my first job making $60K. He's already making $60K. That man might be making $150,000 a year, hustling, doing his own thing. So is it really they maturing faster, or society has it set up in a way? And I'm not trying to say that men, aren't pulling back and they're not lazy in some instances, or maybe not lazy, but they could step up in some instances. I'm not saying that they could. We could. But what I'm saying is too many times the onus, majority of it is put on us. And society is trying to force men to go a different direction.
My husband is currently packing his bags and also packing our kids' stuff because he is going to leave to another state, all because I cheated on him with a mutual friend. My husband and I have been together for a while. No, I don't think there was any issues in the relationship or marriage whatsoever. I actually thought our life was pretty perfect, but then I decided to talk to one of our mutual friends, and one thing led to another. I think I was just really tired of the fact that my husband was constantly working to make sure that we had a roof over our heads and to make sure that everything was paid, and so I just felt very lonely, so I decided that I was just going to message his friend, just like we are friends, nothing else, that was it, and then all of a sudden it just led to something else. I mean, at least I had the balls to actually tell my husband what was going on, because I could have kept it from him. I could have just moved on without telling him. After I told him, I was very surprised about his reaction, because he was not freaking out or panicking. He just said, okay, and then he said he was going to pack his shit and go, but he was also going to take the kids.
First off, well done to the man. This is exactly how you should respond to such behavior. You don't need to freak out. You don't need to go after the guy that she cheated on you with. You should actually just thank her for showing you who she really is, which would be someone who is not loyal and clearly doesn't appreciate everything that you provide for her. I know this can be hard to wrap your head around, but you need to thank her and your friend, because you could have spent the next 10, 20, 30 years believing that these were people who truly loved you and were loyal to you and good people to have in your circle. But now that they showed you who they really are, congratulations. Now you don't have to waste the rest of your life with these people living a lie. And you can go to a different state with your children and find the people who do actually love you and you can spend the rest of your life with. I know it hurts that it happened. There's nothing wrong feeling angry or sad or going through the proper steps of grief to overcome that. But at the end of the day, if we continue to believe that these things happen to us, we will forever be a victim and it will ruin your life. But if we can figure out how this happened for us, how this is going to be a benefit for our future moving forward, that, my friend, is where the real magic happens. That is how a good, strong man will respond to this type of situation and betrayal. So if that has happened to you or is currently happening to you right now, this is the way. Stay strong, Kings.
I asked my fiance for one very specific gift for Christmas.
Okay, giving a gift suggestion. I like that. That way he can get exactly what you want.
And it was a mug for lattes that I could go like this.
Straightforward, descriptive. I like it.
That was what I told him. I want a mug that goes like this. That was my very specific request. Is that very descriptive? No.
I think it is. If my wife said that, I would know exactly what she wanted.
Oh, and my other request was it couldn't just be plain white.
Now she's very specific. I like it. A non-white mug.
So I want a bowl, a mug that's like a bowl. That's what we're going for here.
So far, so good. I'm on board.
Moment of truth. Are you stressed?
No. I wouldn't be stressed either because you told him exactly what you wanted. And as long as he followed that, we're good.
Do you think you got it right?
The only thing is the color that I'm worried about.
Okay, don't spoil it. Let's see. Bum, ba-da-dum.
It's not right?
I bet he got a white mug.
What do you mean? What? Oh, that's not
There it is. Exactly what you asked for.
what it looks like.
This is not at all what I wanted.
Huh?
It's bigger.
Also, it's brown.
I'm not a professional artist, but I believe that is non-white like you asked for.
It's a punch. Okay.
Womp womp. Not what I was going for.
I agree. You asked for a non-white mug that you can hold in your hands. And what he got you was a non-white mug that you can hold in your hands. I'd be outraged.
No, I like it.
Do you mean you like it or you like it?
Literally no.
Take it from somebody who's married. Silent finger tapping is never good.
You wanted a bigger one.
It's not round. It's straight.
I wasn't good in geometry, but that looks pretty round to me. Best of luck to her fiance on Valentine's Day.
These are the 4 reasons why you lost her to somebody else. Number 1, you stopped making her feel anything. Same routine, same restaurant, same tired positions, same boring lines every single time. That does nothing for her anymore. It doesn't pull her in and it does not make her crave you. Number 2, you forgot how to build anticipation. You go straight to it with zero warm-up, no seduction, no tension, no mystery, just straight to business like a robot. No, instead, you need to tell her exactly what you're about to do before you even touch her. I'm going to make you come so hard, you're going to forget your own name as soon as I get out of the office, so get ready. Like that. Let her hear that. Let the anticipation build so she's shaking before you even touch her. Number 3, you stopped claiming her. Women want to be owned, so say it loud like this. Lay down. Your is mine now. I want to feel every pulse of you on me. Command that authority in the bedroom. Do it. Number 4, you got comfortable. You thought showing up, paying the bills, and staying loyal was enough. But I'm sorry, my friend, it was not. She doesn't just want safe and stable. She wants to feel something real. Women respond to what things make us feel like, because when a woman feels a high level of raw hunger from her own man, no outside attention even registers. But if you stay silent and predictable, she's going to crave that intensity somewhere else. The man who makes her feel fully wanted is the man she will never, ever leave.
It's going to be terrible. The man brought me carnations. I see.
Wait, hold up. The man brought you flowers? What an asshole.
Not flowers, carnations.
What's so wrong with carnations?
Ugh, they're filler flowers.
Would you dump a guy if he brought you carnations?
Me? No, but I happen to like carnations, especially the pink ones. In fact, I think they're making a comeback. I would, however, throw away a guy for wearing docksiders or topsiders or any of the above. No, those are cute.
So basically, guys are just...
No, that's not true. None of that matters with the right guy. Harry was bald, and he talked with his mouth full. But I loved him anyway.
Right, because he didn't bring you filler flowers.
No, because I loved him. Of course you did, sweetie. Don't say that to her.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to be funny.
Well, it wasn't funny.
Yeah, it wasn't funny. I'm a slacker. I guess if I were wearing topsiders, I wouldn't be here. Good evening. You folks ready to order?
Yes. Let's see. I'm gonna start with the goat cheese salad, and then I'll have the tuna. But, sir, can you make sure there's no parsley on anything? I'm just really allergic. Not even a sprinkling of it on the plate.
Yeah, you got it. No parsley.
And can you ask the chef if the marinade for the tuna has parsley in it? Because if it does, I should probably change my order.
I'll go check.
Thank you.
You're not allergic.
What?
You're not allergic.
I don't like it.
Why don't you just say that?
Because when I say that, parsley somehow magically appears on the plate, and I feel bad because I have to send it back.
You didn't even order something that usually comes with parsley.
It comes with everything. You know what, guys? I actually have to. I totally forgot. I have to go. Bye.
This is a hot take that I believe is actually not really a hot take. I do not want to date a man with children. Now, I'm not saying that I never will, but I only would under very, very special or very certain circumstances. I don't want to deal with your baby mama, Susan. I don't want a schedule that I have zero control over. I don't want birthdays, holidays, and vacations revolving around a life that you've already built with someone else. Some real if we are building something together and there is income coming in, okay, I don't want that money going in 3 different directions before it even comes to me or to him. Okay, that money, when you have a kid, gone straight to the kid. I do not want to be a stepmom. That is not a role that I am auditioning for. I don't want to raise kids that aren't mine. I don't want to navigate someone else's parenting style. If I'm raising children, I want to raise my own children. If I even want kids. I haven't fully decided on that yet. And if I do have kids, I want a man who's having children for the first time with me. I don't want someone who's already done the whole experience and then they're just doing it again, round 2. Oh, I've already done this before. No. It's no hate to single dads. It's just not what I'm signing up for. And like I said, I'm not saying 100% no. There could be someone that could change my mind, but it's kind of a no.
And really, honestly and truly, I don't think that a lot of men are going to be upset about that. A lot of people are not going to be upset about that. This is the exact same thing that men are talking about. But when a man says this, he gets crucified. As if he didn't just said something that he didn't just committed blasphemy. Like he didn't just committed an act of treason. When he says it, how dare you? How dare you think that way? How dare you not give women a chance that fit these parameters? Well, that's just me. I mean, I don't want that. That's just my preferences. I'm not saying that you're a bad person. That's just my preference. Oh, well, you don't know how to, you know what it is. You don't know how to handle me. I mean, I don't know why I would be handling you because you're not an animal, but no, I don't want that. But you're going to get raked over the coals. You're going to get talked down. You're going to get trashed. You're going to get insulted. Well, really all you said was, I don't prefer to date people with children. I would like to have my own kids. That's all a lot of men are really saying. And they get crucified for it.